Okay, let's spend a few minutes now talking about security professionals in the organization. Nothing new here. You've been through enough of our coursework now that this isn't anything new. What I do want to kind of add in here, however, is that we are starting to see even more and more organizations take on the role of CISO. And the CISO's role is starting to really start branching out from that of the CIO. Typically, what we've seen in terms of reporting structures is that the CISO would report to the CIO. And there's an inherent conflict there because the CIO's job is to make sure that everything is available as we need it, whereas the knee-jerk reaction of most security people is to make sure that it's locked down. And so when you've got the CISO reporting to the CIO organizationally, there's an inherent conflict there. I'm happy to report that we are seeing even more and more CISOs split out directly and reporting to senior VPs or even CEO, depending on the scope of the organization. So, the things that we've talked about are the things that we still need, right? When we talk about implementing a security project of any type, and in this case, in this class, we'd be talking about either rolling out or upgrading firewall devices, implementing new types of functionality, whether we're talking about whitelisting, blacklisting, proxying, making a VPN available, so forth and so on. Still come back to the basics, right? We've got to have some senior manager who is able to push the agenda. That's the champion. We've got the project manager who is responsible for making sure we stay on task. We've got we should have integrated into this team professionals from across the organization to make sure we're thinking about all the angles and taking all the different perspectives into view when rolling the project out. End users, network admins, so forth and so on. We come back to just a refresher real quick on the different classes of data management. Data owners, we know what those are already, people who are actually responsible for the security of and the use of a particular set of data points within an organization. When we think of them, we're thinking high-level management, senior management, because they're the ones ultimately who are held not just responsible, but are also held accountable most times for the security of the data points in question. Custodians, those are the folks who are responsible for making sure the data gets stored properly, is transmitted properly, so forth and so on. And then finally, the end users who are responsible for using that data day to day to do some portion of their job to make the business as a whole go and build widgets and do it better than everybody else. Pretty short and simple conversation. Again, that's these are topics and concepts that we should already know, and so I'm just kind of doing a quick rehash here and a quick brief on that for those of you who might have lost some of this at some point in time. That's all I've got for now. Thank you very much for your time.